Hello, 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 and welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. I'm so glad you are joining me. When you come on this live broadcast, say hello, hello, hello. That's our Workouts for Older Men Live greeting. Tell me where you're watching me from. And if you're like most men, a little bit older, busy, productive lives, don't have a lot of time on the internet, many times most of the men who come to me for one-on-one coaching want to take their fitness to the next level. They have anonymous accounts. They're not liking and sharing and commenting on the video. So if that's you, you're like most of the men who want to take it to the next level, who I talk to, who reach out to me. All right. So post your comments if you want to reach out to me. I've got my phone number down there. If you want to text me, I'll spend some time talking to you, really make myself available to you. In this short video, I want to talk about some of the reasons why you are not making the progress. You're not making the progress you feel you should be making with your body, with your workouts, with your eating. All of that effort, maybe it's doing okay. Maybe you've hit a plateau. Maybe you look better than most, but just can't take it to the next level. And more of the same just isn't working. I want to give you a reason, one of the many reasons, as I work with men all over the world, just like you, who want to take it to the next level, busy, productive lives, a little bit older. I want to give you one reason in this video why you aren't making the progress that you feel you deserve, that you want, that you're working so hard for. A lot of the information that you're getting, it's confusing. It seems like it's contradicting itself, right? All the different fitness influences. But I don't think I have to tell you that. That's probably the number one concern. That's the number one complaint that I get from most men who I talk to, who reach out to me, who want to take it to the next level. So much information. I mean, they're willing to do the work. They're watching all these videos. They're trying a lot of these things. Just doesn't seem to work. It's just confusing them. Which is the right way? Which is the right way for you? Well, I got to tell you something. Most of the fitness information that you get, especially from the younger guys, and when I say that, okay, when I say that, I was one of those younger guys, crazy passionate, wanted to really share all the information that I had inside, my passion, my energy. I wanted to share it with you. A lot of it was personal experience. A lot of it was the things that I studied, that I tried and experimented, the tried and true ways. But it didn't take too long where you're done with those videos. You were done with those topics. And here's the other thing: most of the men, the people who I cater to, who I made the videos for, they had heard it all and they wanted something new. And I had all these new distinctions that I wanted to share with you, right? I'm in a whole different category. And I'm not talking about genetically, physically. It's like what I wanted, the standards that I wanted, right? What I was willing to put in, right? What I was willing to try. I didn't really care if I was effective and efficient with my time, right? Or maybe I thought so, but I was willing to do everything possible, right? And a lot of times that's the information that you get on the internet, right? uh, it's interesting. Feels good. It sounds right. It's different. It's unique. You think you've done everything else and you want to do that. A lot of the information, probably most of the information they're getting on the internet is personal preference or theories, um, anecdotal theories that the fitness influencer is putting out. Not everything he does is based on that, but the interesting stuff, most of the information that's put out. So a lot of times, just because it works for him, it's not because of his body. He's probably getting the results despite that neat little tip or that small little distinction. He's getting the results despite that. He's doing everything in the kitchen sink. So when you throw this under, yeah, he did do that. Yes, he looks great. Sounds convincing. It's really because of all those other things, right? And doing this for 35 years, putting out all those things. He's writing all the ebooks, uh, and now being 61 years old, almost 62 years old, I can now see what was important and what is not important. A lot of times you're chasing the things that don't matter, the little things that don't matter, and you go from one to the other and not hitting the basic organizing principles that make all the difference. You may be doing them, but you don't know their importance. We're not hitting them hard enough. with my kids, I talk about you got to do things a 15 out of 10 effort. 10 out of 10 isn't enough. You're probably falling short. If you can't say I left it all on the floor, I gave a 15 out of 15 effort. You say 7, 8. Chances are the strategy may work, right? Especially when you're consistent and you do it for a long enough period of time. But if you don't put enough heat on that effective strategy, you'll make it ineffective, right? Most of the time, you need to find out what those are and focus on those and don't get distracted, right, by all that other information. Now, I had a great question asked, and I can tell by his avatar, he was a buff younger guy on, I believe it was my Facebook page, and he said, "I'm really curious to hear what you think is important and not important." Right? Well, it doesn't matter what I think, right? It matters what you think. If you're wasting it, if you're getting the results, if you're frustrated, and because everybody processes things, they hear things, it's not universal what people get tripped up on. I'd really have to be more efficient with our time instead of saying, well, how about this? How about this? To know exactly what it is that you believe is important. And I could give you my experience of probably have done that in my many years. What is important and what's not. It really depends on what you think. Right. That's why I love the one-on-one coaching. Right, because it gives me the opportunity to climb inside your mind. I do it in an effective, efficient way, helping out so many older men like you. All right, I've got a special that I want to show you. Best investment, get an hour one-on-one time with me. The coaching call uh, will be uh, the coaching call will be recorded, so you can learn from it over and over again. I jam pack a lot of information with you personally. Uh, uh, in that hour, right? So click that link below or go to solutionswithskip.com for this big, huge coaching package, all right? So I can really spend some time with you and figure out what you need to put more emphasis on. And I know it gets confusing with all the different information out there, and especially the information that you've tried. Right now, hey, I know this isn't for everyone. All right, like I said, the men who I really serve, they're a little bit older. They've got busy, productive lives. They don't want to waste a lot of time with trial and error. Right. So if you're thinking $147, I'm not going to spend it. Hey, I am so okay with that. If that isn't for you, if you want to, if what you're doing is good enough, man, I want success for you. If you don't think time to figure it out, you want to continue through trial and error, I can understand that too, right? When we get a little bit older, we're cool with how everybody approaches their life. Just know what we have to offer. So, if you're a man who knows what he wants and will do what it takes, and he is cherish his time, and he doesn't want to waste a lot of willpower and focus experimenting, then reach out. I think that you'll find that package an outstanding value. Get men all the time busy, right? Sometimes they're so busy, I need to work around the clock to work in their hour coaching session. All right. But they're thinking, that what I hear a lot is for $147 to talk to you. How can I not do that? I love those type of minutes. So if that's what you're all about, then we're a perfect match. I want to help you, right? Go to solutionswithskip.com or click the link and that bio, so you get all kinds of great videos, audios, PDF files, but that 1 hour one-on-one time with me, because I want to continue talking about all of the things that are probably preventing you from making those gains that you want. I want to do a series of videos like this one and break them down for you. If you're on my email list, if you go to skiplacour.com, I just send out an email with all 10 of these ones. And this is the information I get talking for hours and hours and hours to literally thousands of older men just like you with busy, productive lives. All right. So that's going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men Live. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day.